What's going on, guys? Elite Wolf here. Today we're going to be talking about. Lost my train of thought. um, we're going to be talking about the best games of 2019. Now let me just transition my mic here. I don't need to listen to anything. So, all right, there we go. So let me just redo that intro. What's going on, guys? Elite Wolf here. Today we're going to be talking about the best games of 2019. I'm not gonna lie. This year hasn't been too big on games. I mean, there's been a couple of big titles, uh, but this is just the top five, at least for me. This is my opinion. Um, Top five games of 2019. Like I said, not that many, but oh, and I don't know how long after this video drops, but I'm gonna be doing like a top 20, like top 30, top 20, top 10, something like one of those numbers. Just a top something games of the decade, because it's a new decade. Um, so yeah, I mean, let me get right into it. So fifth on my list, we have Devil May Cry 5. So I did Devil May Cry 5 just because out of all the hack and slashes and stuff like that, out of all of those, Devil May Cry 5 just completely came out on top. Well, no, wait, that might not be true if you consider one other game on this list as a hack and slash. But out of a lot of the games, and it was good. Okay, um, the combat was fun, not that repetitive. Although towards the end of the game, it was kind of like, eh. But the combat wasn't that competitive, and it was just all around a pretty enjoyable game. And without skipping a beat, we will go on to my fourth on this list, which is one you may not have been expecting. I'm sure you weren't expecting Devil May Cry. Is The Outer Worlds. Okay. Um, I thought this game was really good, made by Obsidian, same people who made Fallout New Vegas. Um, it was just good. It kind of felt like Fallout New Vegas, just like the way the dialogue was worked, the way some of the stats were worked, and kind of how the game felt. It really felt like that. But I really enjoyed it, and it was all around a really good game. It was a very good RPG, and it's kind of taken up the reins of Fallout because Bethesda's just gone the trash. Um, so yeah, I think it came in at the peak time, because if this came in during if Fallout 76 wasn't such a big mess up, this probably wouldn't have been big of a game. But since it's coming during a time that Bethesda is like the second worst company out there, at least reputation wise, because okay, up there. I wouldn't say second worst, because one's definitely EA, two's probably like probably like Activision or something. Um, but yeah, so that was our number four, and number three. This is gonna be a real surprise to you guys, but at number three I don't know how you pronounce it, but Mordhau. Now I know this is gonna come as a real big surprise to you guys, but it's it's I don't know. You don't see this genre that often. Medieval multiplayer. How much do you see that? Almost never. You almost never see medieval multiplayer games. And I thought it was really well done. Although now the game's kind of like the player base is kind of toxic, I guess you could say. Um, and I can admit that it could sometimes get a little repetitive, but it was really refreshing to see something so new, something we don't see that much, and it was executed really well. And I liked it. I thought it was cool. The visuals are good. The combat's good. It's kind of complicated, but if you get good at it, then you're really good. If you're bad at it, then you're obviously really bad. And it's a really good game. So number two on the list, we have Jedi Fallen Order. Um, I love Star Wars. I don't think this is anything new on the channel. I do Star Wars. Like I've been vocal about liking Star Wars all the time. Um, and I mean they fixed Battlefront 2, and then they came out with Jedi Fallen Order, so they're doing pretty good when it comes to Star Wars games. But yeah, this the combat in this game, like it was fun. The double-bladed lightsaber was really cool. When I first saw the game, I thought it'd just kind of be like a reskin of the Force Unleashed, but nah. I mean, it's kind of like hacking and slashy. I don't know. I said, mushed up my words there. It's kind of hack and slashy, but it still has like enough. I guess I don't know if you'd call it difficulty, but the combat's like intriguing enough that it doesn't get really boring, and it's fun all the time. You get you can I want to say you can play through the game, but it's all around a fun game. The combat is super fun. The force abilities are cool and everything like that. And number one, probably doesn't come as a surprise to you guys because I think everybody has this as their number one. Although I haven't watched I think I've watched one person's top. I think it was like a top 10 of it. But number one, I don't know how to pronounce this either. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Okay, I'm sure this doesn't come as a surprise to you guys. From Software coming in again with another great game. Um, the combat in this is so difficult, yet it's so like I want to say it's so difficult, and you shouldn't underestimate any enemy. Not like a level one, not like nobody. You shouldn't underestimate. Oh my gosh, underestimate anybody in this game. The boss fights, the mini bosses are fun too. I mean, well, they're difficult and you have to learn their patterns. It's really not a game you can beat like first go. And then you have the Shinobi Tree, which is it's all around just a really good game. Like I said, the combat like almost all Souls games. Well, I don't even know if you call it Souls like. It's difficult Souls like, but there was a lot of elements about like Soulsborne wise that was just taken out, and it's really refreshing, I guess, because I don't know. It's hard as somebody who's played all three Souls games, um, to adjust to the game, especially in the beginning, because since it's made by From Software, you're really gonna think it's like, oh, this is a Souls game, this is gonna be a breeze. But you really have to drop all your knowledge of the Souls games, and you just have to come in with a fresh mindset and learn this game's mechanics and forget everything about the Souls game's mechanics. But all around, a really good game and the best game of 2019 by far, and one of the and, uh, one of the best. I want to say one of the best games of the decade, but a really good game. Okay, I can't understate that. But yeah, this has been my top. How much is it? Five. My top five games of 2019. Like I said, I'll be coming out with the top games of the decade. I don't know when that's gonna come out, but I want to put more work into that one. I had the different pictures for this. Maybe I don't know if I should add in some gameplay for the other ones. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I mean, thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked it, then please then like the video. And if you haven't subscribed already, then subscribe to join the Wolfpack today. And I will see you all in the next video.